One, the Lords of Power Merman. So this is kind of a really cool one for a number of reasons. One, it's not just the Lords of Power Merman, but it's the merman we saw on the back of the box when we were kids that did look like it's supposed to. So when you looked at the back of the box and you were like, wow, look at that cool merman, he looked like this figure, not like that figure. Now this figure has the wrong armor on. I used the armor from the dragon guy from the wrestling. It should be this yellow armor right here, but I'm not going to swap that out right now. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. Let me just check my sound really quick. Sound check. All right, cool. So let's talk about the back of the box first, like always. So here's the back of the box. Oh, look at that. It shows Tila's horse. And it's cool about Tila's horse. In this one, it's the unicorn version, and it's kind of brownish golden color. And there's no wings, which is cool. And then Tila's sporting the blonder hair, too. So I wonder, they're going to release a new Tila with blonde hair, and they're going to give us the horse. Also, it has the cool creature that we've seen from the first 4 mini comics. That would be so cool to get that creature so we could have it attack He-Man and stuff. So that'd be fun. And it does show on the bottom of the box other figures in the line, including the 2000 X-Style Evil Lyn, which was kind of cool to get. Which is funny is we never got a faker with the original head that we saw with He-Man when he first got these origins. So when they made the swap, it kind of stinks. If you like the other head, you can't get the faker in that head. So it's like, Urgh. I kind of wish they would at least release the faker in that head so we could at least have, you know, that faker if we wanted to. Let us know if your merman feels like loose joints when you pull them out. Okay, Don, I'll let you know that right away when I open them, and we'll see. All right, so, wow, his color green is not that different from the figure. I thought for sure it'd be a lot different. I thought one would be more blue or something, but all right, let's open them up and check out those joints for Don. Ugh. I think I might have an 8-pack somewhere. Let me go see if I can find it really quick. Sorry, I'll leave you guys hanging for a minute. The comment that came with it is Sucker Punch. You can look at this merman, some of the other figures, and I'm going to go see if I can find that 8-pack card back. Where did I stick it? See, that's why I should be prepared ahead of time, so I can have this stuff ready to show you guys. I think I might have found where I kept it at. We shall see if I kept it in here or not. I got this giant envelope full of different things from forever ago. No, I can't find it right now. All right, well, anyway, I'll show you guys some other video. I have an 8-pack from the 80s, and I saved it, but I don't know. I thought I knew where I put it, but I guess I didn't. All right, I'll look for it later so we can see the back of that to show you guys. Of course, in another video, you probably won't care. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue opening them up. So let's cut the rubber band. Let's first open his corn on the cob. Now, it's interesting about this corn on the cob, which really is not supposed to be corn on the cob, but it's always kind of reminded of everybody of that, is it has kind of this weird jangle mark on the sword handle. And on mine, it's actually broken there and has like some extra rounded pieces right there. So I was assuming when I got this one, it'd be straight. You can see the color is a little different. This is more golden. This is more yellow. This has butter on it. This one does not have butter. But you can see right where that joggle place is. On mine, it was actually not formed all the way. So that's kind of weird. So I just figured that it just was an error. You can see it's supposed to be kind of joggled there. But anyway, let's keep going. It would have been cool if it would have came with a some sort of scepter or trident or something too. Oh, that was easy. All right, so here he is. Very little paint apps. It's weird that his armor is kind of a golden color. It matches like his sword, but yet his boots and his hands are yellow. You can see that his elbows have a gap right here. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to. That does move though pretty good. That side moves pretty good. And the knee joints move pretty good. The boot cut works good. And those all work pretty good too. All right, there you go. So hopefully Don answered your question about the joints. Yeah, I love this version too. It is a really cool version. Now, when the classics came out, they didn't have one that was quite this cool, but they did have one with an alternate head that looked like this head. But they didn't have this thing shooting up and all the things hanging off his loincloth and everything else. So I guess I'll swap the armor out so we can do a true comparison. Again with the bra straps. Ugh. It's funny, when you heat them up, it's so much easier to get them off and on. When they're just cold, hard rubber like this, it's just harder to manipulate them. There we go. Oh, I lost your sword, man. Oh. I guess I was smarter when I pulled it off last time to not undo the straps. Well, now I know. And now you guys know too. Don't undo these. Just undo the bottom and put it on like a t-shirt for them. Like a backwards jacket. Ugh. There we go. Let's get his corn on the cob sword. Now what's weird is this sword handle on this one is so wide. Is this one just as wide too? Oh, it is. So it's pretty tight in his hand to get him to hold it. It actually forces his fingers open on there. So there you go. Now what's weird is take a look at these boots. They are a slightly different lighter green than the legs here. They almost match, because I didn't realize this, they actually are slightly different colors. He is darker. They almost match better. Wow, I should have heated it up first. Anyway, you can see they actually match better with this guy than they do with this one. So there we go. All right. Stand, merman, stand. But I'm used to swimming. So that ends my day of opening up all kinds of fun figures. Let's see what you guys have in the comments. Wow, pretty sparse in the comments. Must have been mine. Felt a little loose. Yeah. Yeah, it's looser than the other ones I've seen, and maybe it'll get looser as time goes on, but there was a slight batch of figures that had these gaps here. And it was funny, because a lot of them only had it on the right arm, but he has it on both the right and the left. You can see those gaps. And so I got to figure out a way to fix those. I'm thinking two different ways. One is to drill the hole deeper in there and shove it in there more and see if that will fix the problem. Or maybe cut the pin shorter. So I'll try one of those two things, see what works. Luckily, I have a second merman And so if I mess it up too much, I have a second one. So which do I like better? I like this one here because this is what I was always hoping to get when I was a kid, and so I like that better. It's kind of funny as the fins that are actually really big fins sticking out on his arms too, not just big old glove pieces hanging off. That's what always reminded me when I was a kid. When I look at the figures, I thought it was like their gloves were, you know, coming off, like it's the piece of the gloves, like, you know, when you wear those ones for washing dishes and they have the seams on the top and the bottom. I thought it was something kind of like that. All right, well, I'm gonna call this one over because there's not much really to Merman that I can really dive into without grabbing the other figures. Like and subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next video. And yep, the sorceress would be cool to get. I can't wait till she comes out. Yep, yeah. Being on the back of the box, it's like, hey, what is this? When I saw them do this in classics with the new head, I was sold. The new head was so cool, and then this whole entire figure is cool. I'm so glad they re-released the Lords of Power version of it because it's way cooler. And I like that the belt is separate from the armor, which is funny because I was wondering why his armor was so different, and it's because it's the Lords of Power version. That's why it doesn't have the thing on the bottom. But there we go. I might paint that blue. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe a different shade for the inner part. All right. Well, I'm getting tired. So like, subscribe, tell your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I'm only a handful away from having 22,000. I'm just about there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now.